Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa, Live or Die. Uh, Pascal is dead, and I am very much not looking forward to this episode because I know I'm gonna cry by the end of it. I just got a gut feeling. I'm gonna be hit with an emotional fucking sucker punch. Um. Yeah, so in the last episode, we did the first part of chapter 4. We're getting very close to the end of this game, actually, which is very exciting. Chapter 5, things are gonna be going down, but first we gotta overcome this class trial, and yeah, I'm very much not looking forward to it because I thought about it, and I think the only logical culprit this could be is Ayaka. I really hate to say it, but that's my prediction for who I think the culprit is. Um, if you call in the last episode, we got locked in individual little hallways, three person per hallway. That was like the motive. Monokuma was slowly starving and making us die of dehydration. So we got locked in these hallways, and we were booked with Ayaka and Ryu. And they even had special little free time events that we were required to do, which makes me think they're gonna play into this trial somehow. And Megumi had this whole arc about overcoming the death of all her friends so far. So I think putting her against one of the people she was, stuck with, who she became kind of close to, with this whole experience. I think that's going to be really interesting for Megumi's character, which is why I think it has to be Ayaka Ryu, and it just doesn't make sense for Ryu to die now. I think with how important his character is, it's more likely to be Ayaka. So, yeah, that's my guess. That is my guess. It really bums me out to say it, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We still have this whole examination to do and everything, but I think this might be Ayaka's last episode, and I am not ready for it. I am not ready for that. But we're just gonna jump into this investigation and see what comes up. Let's check some X's. Is there something in the bin? In used tissue. A used tissue. Though, actually no, should it be an used tissue? No, it shouldn't. Used. No, it shouldn't. It's a used tissue. I don't know why I doubted myself for a second. Listen, man, I have a pounding headache right now, I gotta admit, so I'm gonna be at like half brain capacity for a little bit. I took some Tylenol, so hopefully it should disappear soon. I could have waited a little bit longer, but I really just wanted to play more of this game because I'm so engrossed by it right now. It should be a used tissue, right? Because used doesn't make a vowel sound. It just It just says it's like the U's just saying its name. It's dark pink. Isn't it like purple? Not pink. I know my colors. Okay, is there anything else there? Not really. It's a waste of time. Okay, got used tissue. Probably Pascal's blood if I had to guess. What's wrong? The door wasn't locked when I got here. Should it be locked? I don't know. It's safer when you lock it, right? Probably. I guess anyone may have entered this room at night. Okay, interesting. So someone did enter. I'm guessing there's no like signs of a forced entry or anything, because then they say that. Did Pascal leave it unlocked? What could have happened? I wonder. It does make me wonder too if like. I mean, obviously the title of this chapter is mandatory suicide, and this could be a suicide potentially, but I don't think so. I mean, how do you give yourself blunt force trauma? You know, like I guess we could examine the body. Maybe we could figure that out. We have to investigate the body. I hate this. I know, it's never easy. Click on the element you want to investigate. Yeah. Well, let's look at the computer, see if he was looking anything up. What's this thing on the screen? Looks like some kind of warning message. Error, security breach. Oh. Like FNAF! Sorry. What does it mean? I don't know. But it doesn't have anything to do with the case? We don't even know when this message appeared. Pascal didn't say anything about the last time we spoke, so I assume it was during the night. It could have been after the murder, though. Damn, I cannot remember what I saw when I first came here. You had other things to worry about. Yeah. Error message, okay. Interesting. Security breach. Is this just a little seat for him? I guess so. That's the PC. Yeah, let's check the actual body. It looks like he's on pajama pants. This head wound looks bad. Yeah, I'm guessing that's how he died. Yeah, there's like no way to give you a head, like give yourself a head wound right there, right? So it's definitely not suicide. We can rule that out. But the unlocked door does make me wonder if he like maybe sacrificed himself to someone else potentially. That's like another thing that Chapter 4 of these Danganronpa games. That's like a theme in these fourth chapters. Another sort of pattern, I guess. Characters sacrificing themselves for the others. Sakura and Trigger Happy what? Trigger Happy Havoc, you know, literally killed herself. Gundam did commit a murder, but he only did it so that everyone could get out of the funhouse. And then even in B3, Gonta, when Gonta was under Kokichi's like influence in the virtual world, which he forgot about later on, he thought he was helping everyone out by biting the bullet for everyone. So I mean it's possible. It is possible. It could also be that our killer, killed someone to help us out in some capacity, and Pascal was just the victim they chose. So I think someone here is sacrificing themselves in some capacity, but we'll see. He must have been hit pretty hard to leave something like that, like this. It's not one of those subtle patterns that I don't really know if the writers picked up on or anything like that. They're gonna use. We'll see that. We'll see by the end of this. Do you see any other wounds? Not really. Just the one on the back of the head. He lost a ton of blood. Everything is covered in it. It's not a nice sight. Alright. Okay, there's apparently something else here. Something in his arms, maybe? No. Just laying on it. Funny. Pascal, your arm's gonna fall asleep if you keep laying on it like that. What else is there to examine here? I checked the error message. Something is... I can't see anything that looks off or like outstanding in any way, His feet? His legs, apparently? I was close. Maybe he's just a feet fiend. What's wrong? His position seems unnatural. Does it? I mean, to be fair, a lot of the positions in this game aren't quite natural. just how the art is. What do you mean? It seems like he fell off the chair. You think he was attacked when he was sitting? Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, that's likely. He might have been sitting in front of the computer when the culprit hit him from the back. But why would he use the computer so late at night? I mean, why else would he use a computer late at night? Like, Maybe this bottle of lubricant next to the computer would tell us. I wonder. I think that's all there is to the body. Good, I don't want to look at it anymore. Alright. Anything wrong with the chair? Perfectly balanced. What a great chair. This won't help our investigation, though. God, I hate those kind of fucking X marks. At least have an interesting conversation, like, I swear, please. What's this hideous thing? Ah, it's this monstrosity. It's a statue. I saw one just like that in Ayaka's room. Oh no. You think they got one for each sector? Possibly. It's so ugly. Yeah, but more importantly, look, it's got some blood on it. Whoa, you're right. It's barely visible, but still. So does that mean it's the murder weapon? Well, it certainly looks like one. It's small but heavy. Sometimes the simple answer is the right one, I guess. Wait, I just realized, was that Monokuma in the Thinko pose? Is this an Ace Attorney reference? But often it's not. We must look around some more. Wait a second, isn't this the perfect opportunity to use the fingerprint thing? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We got a perk where Monokuma will examine fingerprints for us. Yeah. The kill got a perk too, didn't? Yeah, they could escape with someone. That's right. Which leads to the possibility of two people being involved with a murder to make things more complicated. So that's why Monokuma balanced it out. You know that we can only use it once. Maybe we should wait. Monokuma said that it's going to take some time anyway. So we might not make it in time if we don't use it now. I don't know. Come on, it'll be fine. Maybe we'll solve the case right away. It's never that easy. Also, yeah? You just touched it, right? So it's going to have your fingerprints as well. Dumbass. Oops, sorry. Come on, treat this seriously. I am treating this seriously. I mean, we never had to worry about fingerprints before. I don't blame her for touching things willy-nilly. I promise. Like, I don't know. I don't blame you, Eri. I understand where Megumi's coming from. Like, I understand the hesitation to use the fingerprint thing, but God, why are you yelling at my girl, Megumi? So what do we do? Personally, I'd wait, but if you're certain, I am. Let's call Monokuma. Hey, stupid bear! The only fingerprints here are yours, Harry! Shit! How dare you call me like that? What do you want? We want you to get us the fingerprints from the statue. This beautiful thing, huh? You sure? You know you can only use it once, right? Yeah, let's do this. Okay. It'll take some time to do, though. How long will it be? 10 minutes? Half an hour? As if! You'll be lucky if I finish before the trial ends. What? That long? Jesus! But it'll be useless after the trial. I never said how fast I'd do it. Oh my god. This bitch. This absolute behemoth of a bitch. You little trickster. You think you're a tricky little guy, don't you, Monokuma? And you know what they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. This is probably like the 6th time we've tricked us in some capacity. I don't know what that says about any of us, but it probably does not reflect good on me. You cheater, you tricked us! No way! If you told yourself you'd have fingerprints done in 10 minutes, silly girl. You. Okay then, bye! That shitty bear. So we don't know if we'll see this analysis, huh? It'd help a ton if it worked, but we may not even see it before it's too late. Damn it! Let's just keep looking around. Okay, well, that's fine, that's fine. I'm sure we'll get back. We'll just get at a very, like, weird time, I'm sure. That's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be, like, the last minute of the trial when we already have the culprit cornered or whatever. But damn, that really does give the killer some more leverage if Monokuma was messing with us. You think that means he's messing with the killer in some way too? Possibly? I don't know how he could, but we'll see. Like their benefit doesn't seem as good as it actually is. We'll see. Let's look under the bed. There's nothing, not even porn. Come on, Eri. I didn't know I was doing an investigation with Nini. It's not 1999. Hey, I was born in that year. No one hides a porn under the bed. Man, what a terrible year. Other than me, of course. But I didn't come out until the end of the year. So for the most part, it was a terrible year. But you know, October, everything changed. It was an uphill turn. I mean, everyone was still worried about like Y2K and shit, but other than that, everything was pretty great. I believe. That a heavenly chorus sang out on the day I was born. Hey, Harry. Yeah? There's something off with that Cuphead. What do you mean? Did it say Cuphead? They did not say Cuphead. I just read that too quickly. I think they said cupboard. This Cuphead Funko is off. Wait, why is there a Cuphead Funko in here? Fucking... That's embarrassing. Anyway, it's not standing perfectly straight, and there's a mark on the floor next to it. You think someone moved it? Maybe there's a clue hidden behind it. Okay then, help me push. Whoa. A hidden pass? Oh shit. So it is possible the killer came from another room, which I always suspected because Aika was not in the same room as Pascal, but this would be how she would do it if she is the killer. Again, it could not be Aika. It might not be Aika. We can hope, but I just feel like it makes so much sense to be Aika. It hurts so much, but I knew it was gonna happen. I mean, that's the risk you take with Danganronpa. Your favorite is most definitely probably not gonna be a survivor. A hidden passage. I didn't expect that. Maybe it's a hidden exit. Damn, if we knew about it, we could leave this area and get food. We don't know yet where it leads. Let's check it out. Okay, you go first. Oh, this is pretty big. Yeah, let's see where it leads. We can check the main passage first. Jesus. I was gonna warn you guys I got sneezed, but then as I was warning you, I sneezed, so. Wow, what did he do? Daichi, what are you doing here? You're asking me? This is our sector. You mean we're in Sector B? Yeah. I was just standing here when the cupboard moved on its own and you two came out. Interesting. Hey Megumi, let's check out where the yellow path goes. Yeah, I think I can take a guess. Did your guys' Cuphead move too? So where are we? That's Sector A, the one I was in. Which means my guess was right. What does it mean? It means that what we thought of the secret area isn't true. We thought that the three sectors were separated, but all the paths connecting them blocked. With all the paths connecting them blocked, but in fact the sectors were connected the entire time. If we discovered those paths earlier, we could have traveled between sectors at any time. Huh? Why hide those paths though? It's not like they'd help us leave. Yeah, there are no passages leading outside. So yeah, we'd still like starve to death and stuff, but maybe to make the case trickier. If I were to guess, I'd say it's another way of Monokuma messing with us. That piece of junk. But the question is, did anyone use that passage before us? That's for us to investigate. Come on, we've still got a lot of places to search. I think we should take another look at the passage too. Okay. Oh! On more X's. X, baby, the door's still locked. It's not the exit, is it? I don't think so. The exit is the other way. Okay, so I guess that leads to this room then? Possibly? Hi, Aika! This might be the last time we get to talk one-on-one. Hey, how are you feeling? Better now that I've eaten something, but still not really well. Why, Pascal? He was unlucky. I think it could have been any of us. Yeah, I'm tired of it all. But I'll be strong, I promise. Don't push yourself too hard. Yeah, see, Aika had this whole arc where she wanted to be like... She wanted to do something helpful for the trials. Which, if she did kill to help us get out of this situation, that's gonna make things really sad. We'll see. I mean, it could actually lead to something more positive, and she actually, finds like the one clue to win the case or something like that, and it's not her, it's someone else who killed Pascal, but I just don't see who else it could be. Don't push yourself too hard. I know. Anyway, do you have any information you can share? Not really. When I exited my room this morning, the walls were already down. I went to wake you up. Yeah, I remember. And then we heard the scream, that's all. I see. Thanks, Ayaka. I didn't do anything to help yet. Well, she's more blunt with us, at least. So that's development. Ooh, can I... No, I can't examine the computer. There's no X in front of it. Unless it's blending into the floor, because that has happened before. I don't think it is, though. Let's examine whatever this is. Here, on the ceiling. That's blood. Oh. Interesting. Why would there be blood on the ceiling? See, even if I have an idea of who the killer is, I still don't really know how the crime was done, unlike with Katsuya and Sayori's case. So yeah, we still have some fun ahead of us. Whoa, was there another murder here? I don't think so. That's not enough blood. Unless they cleaned the rest of it off. Maybe, but I have another theory. The ceiling is very low in this part of the corridor. It's barely any higher than the top of my head. So, I think someone simply hit their head on the low ceiling. Interesting. What does that mean for this case, though? Like someone cut their head open and is covering it up somehow? Okay, we'll see. Maybe that'll be what we use to find the killer. And that's how the bloodstain was made. Maybe. Sounds painful. Or maybe, like, I was gonna say maybe the body was moved and Pascal's head was on the ceiling. But that one makes sense. Why would the body be moved? If anything, you'd think they'd move it to a different sector than his, but, you know, confuse everyone, but, Yeah, low ceilings suck. They're almost as bad as diagonal walls. Dude, I used to fucking live in a house where the ceiling on the top floor was super low, which is where my room was. I bumped my head on that bitch so many fucking times. I'm with you on that, Megumi. Jesus. What's this, a shoe mark? Seems that way. It seems very big. Was Pascal here, maybe? Did he hit his head? And then someone else hit his head even harder? I don't know. Someone was here. Yeah, but was it one of us or someone else before we got here? Like the mastermind? Could be. It looks like a sports shoe. Oh. Daichi? That'd be too obvious, though. He's the only athletic person here. I feel like this might be a red herring. Maybe we can compare everyone's shoes with this mark. I don't think we have enough time for that. Boo! Alright. Maybe there's stuff over here I need to check out. Excuse me, gonna check out your plane real quick. Oh, that's trash, my bad. Trash inspector! So what's inside? Huh? Gloves. Oh, in this sector. So, I wonder if the killer really is doing something similar to what I said earlier and just scattering things throughout the various sectors to confuse us. That could be clues. That could be interesting. No, just a glove, singular. Who uses just one glove? Michael Jackson. Maybe they lost one from a pair, so they threw away the other one. Whoa, haven't thought of that. You're a genius, Megumi. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. Alright, check out this clock. This clock is working properly. Great conversation. I already know this is gonna lead nowhere. That's boring. Let's see. Oh. Didn't mean to enter this room, but actually, yeah, let's talk to Fu. Hey, Fu. Hey. Are you feeling better? Kind of. I'm still lightheaded, though. I'm so glad you made it. We were super worried. Yeah. Can you tell us anything you know about the case? Well, I was dead almost the whole time, so... Sorry, I don't have anything to say. I was barely conscious since yesterday. I only realized what was going on when Daichi brought me bread and water. I see. Sorry for the trouble, then. No, I'm sorry for not being able to help. I believe in you, Megumi. Please catch whoever did it. I will. Okay, I guess that's gonna be important. Good thing I talked to her then, I guess. I enter the other rooms. Oh, something in here. Oh, the cupboard. So what has Dachi got in his room? A tissue box? Yeah, I think there's one like that in every sector. Alright, there's a box in Alucard's room. They were green though, not pink. So, like, only one room gets tissues? What does that say on there? Can't even tell. The text is so... Oh, tissue box. Probably. The one in Aiga's room were yellow. None of these colors are cool. Why not make them pitch black? I think you've been spending too much time with Alucard. Maybe you're right. We got Truth Bolt that was a tissue, right? Or like a blood dried on the tissue. Yeah. Oh shit. A pink tissue. Okay. Daichi's was the pink one. Ayaka's was yellow. That still makes Ayaka suspicious though. She was brought up again. Han, where's the tissue box that I just found? The box found in Daichi's room. Oh, it doesn't say what color it is. Okay. Never mind then. Oh yeah, one more room. Nothing here except Haruo. Yet another murder. Monokuma's motive left us with very few options this time. I'm not justifying our killer, but I do understand the motivation. Yeah. Okay, great talk, bud. Thanks, champ. Let's see. Aha! Something about the door? Yeah, look at this. Whoa, scratch marks. Yeah, someone's trying to get in here. What could they use to make marks like these? Any sharp object would work, like a knife. Right, there are things like that in the drawers. Not that I used any. Okay. Not really doing a very good job of paying yourself as not the guilty party here. I mean, you already placed your fingerprints on important evidence, Ari. Your things aren't looking good for you. But wasn't the door unlocked? Weird. Oh, is this was the room Pascal was murdered in, right? Yeah, that is weird. So someone was trying to force entry, but also the door's unlocked. It's weird that only one of those, one of the entrances to, like, why is it only Pascal's room that has a hidden entrance to the other sectors? Right? All the other sectors, like, their entrance was out in the hallway. But in this sector is in Pascal's room. So, I don't know if that's just a contrivance or not. But someone was clearly trying to get in. Maybe they found a way in and unlocked the door from the inside. Just to confuse us even more, I guess. I don't know. Anything in the bin? Nope. Let's look somewhere else. Okay. Hey, it's your boyfriend. Hey, Alucard. What do you want? We're talking with everyone about the case. Maybe you got some interesting info? Yeah, tell us. Sorry to disappoint, but I don't know anything. I was in my room the whole night. Then I heard your terrifying scream, so I went outside. And that's when we met. Indeed. Have you heard anything during the night? No. I see. I figure you would, since, you know, you seem like a vampire, so, you know, the whole nocturnal thing. There was one thing I noticed, though. What is it? You said that door was unlocked, right? Yeah, it was. Well, that is weird. Pascal told us before that he'd lock the door. He said it would make us safer. Ah, yes, he did say something like that. So why would he unlock the door for that night? Interesting. Thanks for the information, Alucard. It had to have been locked before, because someone was clearly trying to get in. So, that rules out my theory that Pascal just, like, let someone in or something. Because I was thinking that maybe. Maybe he let someone in so he could be a victim and everyone could, you know, get out. Who knows, though? Who knows? Just leave me alone. Should we check all these rooms? No, nothing here. Nothing. Oh, something here. Should we go ask around some more? I think I should also ask you some questions. Me? Well, yeah, you were the one who found the body. I guess. So, can you tell me something more about that? I woke up and left for my room. Then I noticed the door to Pascal's room was slightly open. So I went in to check on him, and then, well, you know. I see. Have you seen or heard anything suspicious that night? Not really. Actually, I wasn't able to sleep the whole night. And I had my door slightly open because it was too stuffy inside. And despite that, you haven't heard anyone? Nope, absolutely no one. I can tell for certain that no one moved through the hall that night. Is that so? Okay, thanks. Don't know why I had to take this into your room, but good info, I guess. Gotta go on a scavenger hunt for these X's. Okay, everyone, the time is up. Enough investigating. I kind of like how there's X's, though. You know, good way of translating regular Danganronpa mechanics into a very different game with a very different engine. Cause I mean, let's be real. I mean, regular Danganronpa investigations are essentially a scavenger hunt too, right? I hope you didn't slack off, or else you're gonna regret it soon. Now it's time for the trial. Please gather in Sector 8 in front of the new elevator. I'll be waiting in the courtroom. Okay, so, to recap Aries thing, no one went through the hallway, so that means someone most certainly had to go through the underground passages, which I think rules out Aerie and Alucard as potential culprits. I didn't think they were gonna be the killer anyway. Just logically speaking, they clearly have something going on that I don't think is gonna end with this little thing here. Like I feel like the arc's gonna continue in some way. So yeah, I mean that just gives more credence though to my theory of Aika. Makes her more likely to be a suspect. And then Haru, Daichi, and Fu were in the other side. Obviously, it's not Megumi. We can rule her off too. I think we can rule off Fu, considering she was in a very bad state. And again, logically speaking, it just doesn't make sense for Ryu to be the culprit, just storyline wise. And if you recall, I also keep in mind, I also still know I got spoiled to who some of the survivors of this game are. I won't say who, but I will say, if Aika is a survivor, I was not spoiled to her being a survivor. So I don't know whether she survives to the end of the game or not. But with everything I do know, I still think Aika is the most likely suspect. You know, it could be Ryu. I could be super surprised, but I was really hoping this investigation will give me one piece of evidence that's like that like blows the case out of the water. It's like it can't possibly be Aika, but it's Aika. It's Aika. Let's be real. It's Aika. I can't see it being anyone else. There are some characters who I know are going to make it to the end of the game. And even then, outside of that, there's still like storyline stuff that prevents me from thinking that even if I didn't have that info, would probably make me still doubt their likability as a culprit. Like I said, Haru and Daichi have their relationship budding. Alucard and Eri, and again, I don't think it's gonna end here. It just this seems like it'd be a weird place for that thread to end for both of those relationships. Ryu is too important of a character to die in chapter 4, I feel like. He could still be a survivor. Well, again, won't say who I know survives, but fuck, it's like I'm like doing mental gymnastics trying to think if it could possibly be someone else, but elevator in Sector A. Oh well, let's go there. Let's just get this over with. Wait, there's an elevator in here? Yes, apparently it was here the whole time. Oh, okay. So that's what that room is. And it's going to take us to the same cloakroom as always? Probably. We're in the middle of the floor after all. It should be possible for the elevator to reach the same place as the other one. Is everyone still holding on? Yeah, the brand water should give us enough energy to last through the trial. If we go in the trial, Markham was like, we're doing things a little differently. While we're talking, you were all expected to do strenuous aerobics. But after that, we're having a massive dinner. If we survive, that is. Feeling unsure. I'm simply considering all the possibilities. I'm sure the killer will not give up easily. If they did it just to save us from hunger, they can come out now. We won't be mad at them. Maybe you should come out now, Ayaka. Maybe. Please. Please don't. Who cares about getting mad? They're still gonna get executed. I guess so. Sorry. It's not gonna be that easy. We have to corner the killer using the evidence we found. I almost read that as I'm not gonna be that easy. Which would imply that he's the killer. Ryu says that and he's like, shit! We have to corner the killer using the evidence we found. The evidence I found, you mean? I know. I believe we can do it the same way that we always did. Confident, aren't you? You better believe in her. She's gonna prove your innocence. If I am innocent, that is. Why do you If this was a proper court case and you had a lawyer, they'd hate you right now. Just shut up. Okay, enough of this. You know what to do. Enter the elevator. Take you to the courtroom. It's a different elevator, but the courtroom is the same. There's the fate there. The fate of you all will be decided. Will you survive or will you die? Let's find out. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I can do it. I'll be strong, everyone. And I'll survive with all of you. I really hope. That's the spirit. Good luck, Ayaka. We'll all need good luck if we want to live through this. Are you ready, Megumi? I won't be more ready than I am now. I think I looked into everything I could find. There's something weird about this case, though. Well, the sand is certainly different. There's something weird about all these fucking cases. What do you mean? That too, but I have a weird feeling. Is this my intuition? It doesn't matter now. I have to do it, regardless of everything. I don't want to send someone who wanted to help us to death, but if I don't, we'll all die. I'll get through it, I promise. Yeah, I feel like again it has to be Ayako Ryu too. That's another thing I didn't mention. With the bonus of being able to leave with anyone else, that's another like cause for conflict. That you know, not only is it someone that we grew close to the last 2 days, but the person who killed probably wanted to escape with us. At least you think, right? Based on how close we were getting with the free time events, you'd assume. I mean, Ryu straight out said he wanted to leave with us, so I mean, just saying. The elevator slowly descended, making a terrifying sound. This elevator looks the same as usual. It feels just as bad as any other time, and just as unsettling. The ride seemed to last forever, but we all knew what awaited us at the end. Oh my god, so many crosses. God, I think this is the first time I've come down here and like have really been like overwhelmed by the amount of deaths. We're at like half of our people dead now, aren't we? Damn. Yeah, 16 of us came in. How many have died? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pascal makes 8. Yeah. Welcome. Glad you found the new elevator. As you can see, it's the same courtroom as always, with a new decor, of course. Who cares? Just get this over with. I got used to your lack of enthusiasm. Anyway, I'm sure that the sparks will fly when you start the actual trial. I'd like to apologize for my lack of enthusiasm this episode. Just the idea of Ayaka dying is really bumming me out, and also, like I said, I have this headache, and it's getting better. Don't worry, it's getting better, but still there, unfortunately. Maybe I just need more water. Okay, let's do this. Who'd be able to resist the thrill of a dramatic trial? It's not a thrill, it's pure horror. You tell him, Ayaka. Get him, girl. Sick him. Whatever, it's the same thing. I'm sure that the majority of people watching this think it's awesome. So, sorry, but you guys got outvoted. We're having another amazing trial. I don't even want to comment on this anymore. Well, is there like a voting system at home for the people watching? Should we keep this game going? Anyway, we all know why we gathered here. One of you committed murder again, and here you were all like, no, it was the last time, we swear. You didn't give us much of a choice this time. Yeah, that move was downright cruel. But I had to do something to give you a little push, and it worked wonders. Besides, I told you I wanted to get back at you for that stupid strike. The people who organized it are already dead. Wasn't that enough for you? Nope, I had to punish you all in their stead. Collective responsibility, huh? I knew that strike was a bad idea. Shidori and the others did their best to oppose Monokuma. You have to respect that. This damn bear is just heartless. Of course I'm heartless. I'm mechanical, you know. We won't achieve anything in the battle of words with him. We have to get through the trial. Exactly. Now get to it. Oh god, there's only 2 people left on my side. Shit. If Eri dies, I'm gonna feel so low. Oh, poor Ryu's up there, just all by his lonesome. We took our places, the same ones as always. Well, I guess I got Daichi on my side, technically. Yeah, I guess it looks like a square in the old world, but it's technically a circle. We just stood there for a moment. No one could say a thing. This time, half the places were empty. We felt a familiar presence. Our lives were now on the line. We knew that someone was about to die. And then it began. A game of life and death. A mystery of life and death. A trial of life and death. I should be good. No. Let's just get this over with. Oh man, I'm the only one alive on that page now. RIP. Trial start. Let's begin with the basic explanation of a trial. During the trial, you will present your arguments about the murder and vote for the culprit. Your votes will decide the trial's outcome. If you correctly identify the culprit, only they will get punished. But if you make the wrong choice, everyone else will get punished and the culprit will get to leave. I noticed they never used the phrase blackened in this game. Like, I'm the only one who's actually been using that during this Let's Play. Oh, but of course there's a slight change this time. If the culprit is victorious, they will be able to choose one person who will be spared and leave with them. Will be able, or will have to. You're not suggesting that the killer would be so cruel that they would not spare anyone, are you? Who knows, maybe they trick someone into helping them, but they'll screw them over at the last second. That'd be way too cruel. Jesus, I don't know if anyone here is capable of that. I genuinely believe that's, you know, the killer wants to leave with someone. I thought you were saying maybe like, will the person they choose get a say in whether they leave or get executed or not? You don't truly know anyone here, remember? I feel like we know each other at least that much that we wouldn't suspect each other of that. It's kind of irrelevant to the case anyway, so... You basically assume that the killer committed murder to save us from hunger. But maybe they're just a sadistic murderer who wanted to use this opportunity. Are you measuring everyone by your own standards? No, I'm just being cautious. Anyway, it's true that the culprit does not have to use the opportunity I'm giving them. They can spare one person if they want to, regardless if that person helped with the crime or not. So you can get surprise picked by the killer without even knowing who they are? Indeed, wouldn't that be an exciting outcome? Or the killer could conspire with one person and promise that they would pick them, and then after the verdict, pick someone else. Why would anyone be that cruel? Alucard, I think you're just trying to make up a guy at that point. I love that phrase so much, just make up a guy. There used to be a Twitter account called that I followed religiously. I don't think they're still doing stuff though, unfortunately. Anyway, this isn't about for the trial. Let's talk about the murder. Pascal's dead, guys. Did you forget? I forgot almost. I don't think that would give the killer any benefits, so there isn't really a reason to it. Maybe so, to do it. Maybe so. Just to make sure we only need to identify one killer, right? Even if there's a second person to help them? Yes, of course. Alright then, I think we can do this. Of course you can. The killer should not underestimate you, no matter who they are. Alright, stop flirting with me for a minute. We got business to take care of. There you go, I'm back. I'm swinging, baby. So let's get some basic facts straight. The victim in this case is Pascal. He was murdered this night around 2 a.m. Ari was the one who first found the body. That's right. I don't really want to remember this, though. Well, we have to, so shut up. He was found in his room in Sector C. Everything clear so far? Of course. So, does anyone have any suspects right away? Oh, geez, just going straight to it. I think Alucard is suspicious. Alucard is always suspicious. How about... But every single time, you know, he's not the culprit. So let's go to our second suspect. Let's just skip Alucard for now. Suspect number 2. How about that? Why is that? I mean, you're always suspicious. Daichi's right. Alucard was in the same sector as Pascal, so there's a high chance he did it. The two main suspects are Alucard and Ari, since both of them are in Sector C. But I don't think Ari would be able to do it. Which leaves Alucard as suspect number 1. There you go again, with your pathetic believing people. I don't think they could do it. It's the most dangerous thing you can think in this situation. Yeah, the person I didn't think would kill her is my main suspect right now. You all should be more like me. Smart. Not sheeple. Okay, then, I think that's enough suspicion for now. Let's focus on the facts. Why don't we begin with the murder weapon? Why didn't we just start with that? You just sowed a bunch of doubt for no reason, Megumi. Whatever you say. Also, I feel like we could easily disprove Alucard being the only suspect because of the clear evidence of other people using the passageway. Like, I thought that's where that was going. I thought we were gonna be like, there could be other culprits. Let's just not jump to Alucard real quick. Because I understand I understand Alucard's point. Blind faith in people could come back and bite you in the ass, but also I think it'd be interesting to kind of confront that with the opposite, how blind, irrational suspicion could also do that. Anyway, Pascal was sitting in front of the computer screen, right? So maybe a violent computer virus killed. Oh, come on, man. Don't be silly. It must have been one of the weapons from the drawer. Maybe? Or maybe some objects from his room. Oh god, what am I agreeing with? I mean, that's just true. I mean, yeah, we know that. I don't think that gets us anywhere, though. Definitely not that. We didn't really see anything that was in his drawer, so I doubt it's this. It's probably Aiga's thing, right? Yeah. Oh, the heavy statue. Duh, I forgot about that. Maybe I should have reviewed the truth bullets. I forgot the Ace Attorney reference. How could I? You're right, Aiga. It wasn't one of the weapons that Monokuma gave us, but rather a seemingly harmless object. Yeah, there it is. Ah, you mean the ugly statue in Pascal's room, right? Indeed, it would work as a weapon. We even found some leftover traces of blood on it. So it fits perfectly. I see. Are you sure, though? Maybe it was left there as a red herring. Couldn't the killer use one of the weapons from the drawers? Not really. Those weapons include knives, scissors, screwdrivers, and so on. Mostly bladed sharp objects. And Pascal was killed by blunt force trauma. There weren't any hammers in those drawers, were there? Not that I know of. Exactly, it must have been a blunt instrument, and the statue fits perfectly. Damn, it must suck to be killed by something that ugly. It's not pretty, that's true. Hey, that statue is perfect! You just have zero aesthetic sense! It's Monokuma Core, guys, come on. Anyway, we can at least agree on the murder weapon for now. We should move on to suspects, though. Okay, now we disprove it's Alucard. Anyway, Alucard are the most suspicious here. I feel like I gotta object to this, but hold on, let's see the others. No way, anyone could have done it. That's just true. Can't object to that. The car moved through the Sector C hall and went to Okay, there we go. I know this is wrong. I know this is wrong. Because of Harry's account. There you go. Just very obvious and plain. Didn't even feel like I had to look at the others. I probably should have though. Honestly, just see what the others had to say. But sorry, I'm antsy. I don't know why I'm so antsy, considering I think I know how this trial is gonna end. But maybe that makes me just want to get it over with faster. You know, just rip the Band-Aid off. I don't think that's true. Which part? Like everything you just said. That the killer went to Sector C Hall. Why is that? Well, because of what Ari said. Ah, yes! She said she didn't sleep all night and had her door open, yet she didn't hear anyone. Maybe the couple was just walking really quietly. Or maybe Ari has simply been lying. What? Why do you think that? If the killer went through the hall, it'd most likely be either her or Alucard. And somehow I picked Alucard as the main suspect. I mean, they do have a connection of sorts. So you're saying that Ari is covering for Alucard. Or covering for herself. That would be likely. After all, she said she'd protect him at all cost. That would also work if one of them was the killer, and the other one was the collaborator. Hey, I didn't cooperate with Alucard on anything. Well, I know that to be a fact, because Ari told Alucard to fuck off earlier. That's certainly true. Maybe we should think about it a bit more. Dude, just bring out the passageway. We know someone was in the passage. Maybe Ari's simply lying to protect someone. After all, the killer should have come through that hall. No. Fuck. I guess yes. Pascal left his door unlocked when the killer entered his room. No. Wow, I can't believe I'm contradicting Ryu. You think? Like, he never has gotten anything wrong before. Oh god. That kind of does paint him in a suspicious light now. I don't know if I'm overthinking things, but Alucard's account. And the scratch marks on the lock. Something doesn't add up about what I said. About this entire thing. See, it's true that the door was unlocked. We found it that way. But this is really mean that Pascal left it that way? You think he didn't? After all, Alucard said that Pascal made sure to lock the door, and specifically said so. Yeah, he did say that. Maybe he simply forgot to do it. We all had bigger things on our minds than locking the door. I don't think so. He may have really locked it. Was the killer unlocked it? That would make sense. Yeah, Yeah. But the point is, if it was locked, then the killer couldn't just open the door from the hall. Yeah, so it wasn't Alucard. Alright, this has gone far enough. What do you mean? That's pathetic. Those lame attempts at manipulating the truth. It's just sad. So you're saying that we have it wrong? Indeed. First of all, of course there was someone in the hall that night. Someone who wanted to pass. Dude, just bring up the fucking hidden passageway. This should have been brought up moment one. There was? Megumi, you already have the evidence for it, don't you? Or do you prefer to face away from the truth? I have the evidence. What evidence proves that someone was in the hall? I guess the scratch marks on the door, but again, like, someone, like, my thinking is someone, went through, they had to go through Pascal's room to get there, right? Meaning they could have avoided Ari and Alucard's rooms entirely, since it was on the far left side. Well, at least I got my HP back. You're right. We found scratch marks on Pascal's door near the lock. Someone must have tried to open it by force. And that someone must have come from... Though actually, if they did do that, why would they leave scratch marks on the door? Maybe to throw us off? I didn't even think about that. Okay. I'll think this through a little bit more thoroughly. Sorry, this headache is still taking up some brain capacity. And that someone must have come from the hall. Then what about what Ari said? Don't you realize yet? It was a lie? She didn't know if anyone went through the hall. That's because the door to her room was closed. What? How do you know that? I know that because I was in the hall. You were? Yes. What the fuck is going on with this case? What's happening right now? And was it you who left those scratch marks then? Indeed. Why did you do that? That's simple. Do I need to spell it out? Oh, was he attempting? So he left the scratch marks attempting to murder. But, okay, I guess he didn't actually do it then. At least that's going to be his story. You wanted to kill him? I took a knife from the door and waited until late in the night. I tried to open the locked door with a knife, but... What? Well, it was already unlocked. I scratched it for nothing. You could have checked for us. Didn't you want to leave incriminating evidence? True, but I was convinced that he locked the door. So what happened when you entered his room? I saw the same thing Ari did, Pascal's dead body. I was too late, but it was a blessing in disguise. Thanks to the killer, we would receive food and water. I wouldn't have to risk being caught as a culprit. Truly, this was the worst possible moment to try and kill someone and get away with it. There you go, calmly analyzing it like that. But why did you admit to that? Now people will suspect you even more. I couldn't listen to you anymore. I decided that telling the truth would be better for me than relying on your weak manipulation skills. I mean, I wasn't trying to manipulate anything. I just think we were taking a very roundabout road to getting to the point. It was a simple calculation. Of course. So what do we do with that? He says he didn't do it, but can we believe him? After all, he admitted that he was there during the night. Well then, why would he admit to... I guess maybe he's playing 4D chess with us, but... What do you think, everyone? Can I bring up the passageway now? We can't trust anything that Alucard says, okay. But maybe he really came there after the killer. Are we just also gonna gloss over the fact that Ari lied to us? Damn, like she really did just lie to us, didn't she? Now I'm thinking, like, fuck. Ari was trying to manipulate us. That's crazy, man. What the fuck? I'm so hurt. But maybe he really came there after the killer. Then it would mean that it was most likely Ari. We know that for sure. Yes, thank you. Finally, please let me show the passageway. No, that's not exactly true. I think it's high time we address the biggest misconception in this case. Oh? This is getting interesting. Namely, the point that the killer must have been someone from Sector C. We all know why we assume that, right? Well, because the sectors are separated by walls, right? They won't anymore this morning, though. Yes, but that happened after the murder. How can we be sure of that? So you're suggesting they came down earlier and the killer simply went to Sector C through there? No, the truth is much more interesting. During the investigation, we found a secret passage. A secret passage? Yeah, it connected all three of the sectors. Is that true? Indeed, I also found that passage during my investigation. Then why didn't anyone fucking bring it up? Daichi, too! He saw us come through there! You don't think he'd ask a question? Like, what the fuck was that all about? You're right, Haru. I saw them walk out of the wall. Out of the wall? Yeah, the passage was hidden behind furniture covering the holes in the wall on each side. Fascinating. Except for Sector C's, apparently. That was in Pascal's room. And you think that the culprit could have moved through there? Yes, because there's one more important thing I haven't said yet. Ah, you mean where the passage ended at? Yes, while the entrances from Sectors A and B were located in the halls, the one in Sector C was inside of Pascal's room. Oh! Well, that certainly makes it important to the case. Very unlucky. Picked that room then, huh? But can we know that someone actually used it? Yes, I got footprints, my dog! I got the footprints and the fucking blood. We found a shoe mark in the dust in the passage. It looked pretty recent. So I think it's likely someone was there. So the killer could have come both from Sector C and from the secret passage. Yes, also I have a theory. I cannot prove it yet, but please listen to me. Go on. It's connected to the mystery of the unlocked door. Jesus Christ. I heard a loud banging outside. God, it scared me. I live next to a car shop, so that they're often banging on shit. I don't know what they're doing there, but I mean, it's I'm assuming it's something to do with fixing cars. I hope anyway. Otherwise, it's not a very good car shop, huh? It's connected to the mystery of the unlocked door. Alucard, you said that Pascal was sure to lock his door. Yeah, he was. So what if he did? I don't understand. What if the culprit came in through the passage, killed Pascal, and then unlocked the door? But why would they do that? To cast suspicion on Ari and Alucard. Oh! What's even more interesting, if this theory was correct, then Ari and Alucard would be the only ones who could not have done it. Right, because we couldn't access the secret passage. Convenient development. Still not forgiving you for lying to me, though, Ari. And I hurt my feelings a bit. I know you really like Alucard, but I thought you'd be honest with me. Like, fuck. But do we know if this is true? But we do not know if this is true, do we? No, we don't. And even if it was, we'd still have 6 possible suspects. That's quite a lot. We have to narrow it down, then. Alright, let's narrow it down. We need to narrow down the list of suspects. No, we don't! But there's no evidence that could pinpoint the killer. What if we compare everyone's alibis? It was late at night. Everyone was in their rooms. Were they? Who wasn't in their room? I think everyone was in their room. If only Pascal's PC camera was on during that time. Okay. Well, I know that's not what I gotta object to. It's way too early for us to have evidence to pinpoint the killer, so I doubt it's this one. Comparing everyone's alibis would just kind of be a good idea, so I can't think of any reason to object to that. It has to be this one, right? Okay, never mind then. Let's try, what was number 5? Only the Pascal's PC camera was turned on during that time. I mean, I don't remember they're talking about camera at all, so why would it be this? It has to be one of the other ones then, right? The only thing on the PC was a warning. I guess let's try this one? Okay, it is this one. Oh, the fingerprint analysis? Yeah, I guess. I didn't think about that because I thought we were going to get it later, but... Well, we do have something, or at least we should have it. Ah, you mean the fingerprints thing? So what did you use it on? The statue in Pascal's room. And yes, I did it without consulting any of you. You can thank me. Well, actually, it was Aries' decision, so you can thank her. Ah, yes, the murder weapon. We don't know for sure that it was it. God damn it, can they stop banging out there? Anyway, if we... all those big buff men just banging it out back there. God, so annoying. Not hot at all. Anyway, if we knew who touched it, it would help a lot with finding the killer. I don't even know if it's picking up on the mic, but it's scaring the shit out of me. So who did it? Well, Monokuma? Yeah? What about the analysis results? Oh, that thing? Sorry, still not done. What? But we need it. He did say it may last even longer than the trial, but then it will be completely useless. That's how Monokuma operates. Gives you a bit of hope, then takes it away. Damn! So we still have nothing? Seems so. We need to discuss other leads and hope that Monokuma finishes in time. So what's the next topic? Everyone just talk as slowly as possible. So we can wait out the time it takes for the analysis to be complete. What if the culprit touched an item other than the statue? We will not be able to use the analysis for the second time, though. We could question everyone to make the culprit slip up. No, I'd get nervous and look suspicious even though I didn't do it! You did do it! But the killer didn't leave any other evidence behind. I think they did. Mr. Used Tissue? Come on out. You are tonight's lucky winner. No, there is something. A clue that may help us identify the killer. Oh, I'm listening. This used tissue that was found in Pascal's room. The way you said it, I was expecting something better. What's so special about the tissue? It was only in 3 rooms, right? Well, I believe that the killer might have used it to wipe the blood off the statue. They even tried to wipe their fingerprints off as well. But then the fingerprint analysis would fail. Yeah, that would be really unfortunate. But in place of the analysis, it might have given us another clue, the tissue itself. Hold on, that is still only a theory. We don't know if the killer really used that tissue. For all we know, it might have been used by Pascal himself. Yeah, what's more likely, that Pascal used the tissue during the 2 days he was there, or that the killer specifically brought one themselves? Well, it's covered in blood, so... No, you don't understand. It couldn't have been Pascal. Why is that? Anyway, can you help me? What, me? Oh, I know what you mean. It's because the only tissues in Sector C were green. You remember, right, Alucard? Ah, yes, the box in my room. Oh yeah, the tissues were individually colored too. For some reason in my head, I thought it was only the boxes. Indeed, they were green, no purple ones. It's pink! Anyway, this means the tissue must have come from outside Sector C. That was Ayaka's color, wasn't it? Right? Or was hers yellow? I'm getting it mixed up now. Okay, but what does it say about the culprit? Actually, a lot. We found another piece of evidence that shows where that tissue came from. It was the box of tissue we found that was yellow, right? Daichi's. No, that one was pink. Damn it, I suck. This headache's fucking me up, dude. We found that box of tissues in Sector B. I'm gonna be real, it's like, it's not even that big of a deal anymore. It's like... It's like... I can barely even feel it anymore. I'm just a wimp. Oh yes, we did. It must come from this box. Indeed, it's the only box of pink tissues that we found in the entire secret area. Interesting, even I haven't noticed that. Ryu's really off his game today, man, I must say. So it's most likely that one of those tissues made its way to Pascal's room. Yeah, but that would mean, yes, we might be able to tell who brought it. It must have been that person. I mean, Daichi, right? Daichi, Haruo, one of the people in those rooms. But Daichi, right? Because there was only one tissue box per sector, correct? I mean, the way they were talking, it's what led me to believe it, because only Aika had one. Daichi was the only one on his sector who had one, so... Is he the... He's not the killer, is he? It's way too early for the killer to be revealed. Daichi, it was you. What do you mean, me? What? That was almost Skeletor level. That was almost Skeletor level 1. But I'm with you. I'm surprised too. What the fuck? No, it's way too early to find the killer, right? This is a trap. Hey, do you remember where we found the box? Yeah, it was inside Daichi's room. What if the real killer switched the tissue boxes around, though? That could be a thing. But no. I think someone would have remembered, like, hey, this is a different color than it was yesterday. I mean, though we were all on our deathbed, so... Our attention to detail was not the greatest. So if Daichi had access to them, he could have easily taken one and used it to write the statue. That would make sense. What if Pascal just wanted a tissue and just wanted a pink one in particular? And he knew about the hidden passages, he went to Daichi's room, and was like, yo, bro, give me a tissue. I don't know why he wouldn't tell anyone else about the secret passageway, but... I don't know. Maybe he just has a thing for pink tissues. The yellow ones, they aren't doing it for me. The green ones, whatever color I had... Did he have green? I think he had green, right? Pascal. The green ones, too close to my snot color. I gotta make sure I can see the snot. Make sure all the snot's coming out, you know. Hey, don't be so hasty. I don't know anything about this box. It was in your room, though. Okay, that was dumb. I know this box, okay, but that doesn't mean I'm the killer. It wasn't hidden or anything, so Haru or Fu could have easily taken one. Don't bring me into this! And I was unconscious for most of the time. Yeah, she was, but apart from that, the murder happened at night. At that time, we all should have been in our rooms. So you're saying that Kill opened your door, came into your room, took a tissue from the box, and left, closing the door. And you haven't noticed anything. I was sleeping. I mean that could be the case. Bro just left his door unlocked in. You're a heavy sleeper then. Daichi, did you do it? No, I didn't. Please listen to me. Hey Haru, tell them I couldn't do it. want to believe that you're innocent, but I don't have any evidence that can prove it. Man. Megumi, are you sure that this tissue is enough to convict Daichi? No, but I have more. The shoe mark we found in the secret passage. Yeah, I was about to say, that would make Daichi... I did say earlier that it makes Daichi way too suspicious. It can't be Daichi, right? No. No, it can't be. It's way too early for that. We didn't even get to a section where it's like, you want to save in the middle of the trial? Like... Well, it looks like a sports shoe, which is exactly the type that Daichi wears. Does no one else wear shoes like that? Not really. Oh, come on, I didn't do it! Sorry, Daichi, but the evidence so far points at you Hey, losers! What? Stop this bickering for a second and listen! I got something you'll really like! You're gonna let us out? Even better, I've got the results of the fingerprint analysis! Oh, finally. So what is it? What's in it? Wow, so impatient. Okay, I'll tell you. Yeah, this is why I figured he'd bring it out at the last minute. We found 3 sets. 3? Okay. 3 sets of fingerprints on the statue. 3? That's what I said. And the people who left them were... Drumroll, please! Pascal, Daichi, and Eri. Okay, that makes sense. It was in Pascal's room. Eri touched it when we were investigating. Oh my god, was it really Daichi? He wasn't even on my... Why would it be Daichi? Oh, I ruled him out quickly. He was like one of the first I ruled out. It can't be Daichi. It's way too early to be Daichi. That's all for me. Please continue. It's way too early. It can't be, right? We can't ignore Pascal since, you know, he's the victim. Yeah, he probably touched it since it was in his room. We can... Mafaru tried to slip in something else too, like we can ignore Daichi too, just cause, you know. Let's question Eri. It can't have been Daichi. We were in my room making out. Yeah, he probably touched it since it was in his room. Okay, but what about Eri? Well, I saw her touch it. It was during the investigation, so it shouldn't count either. Hey, you don't know that she didn't touch it earlier too. She touched it later on purpose when you were looking to avert suspicion. Isn't that... There's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode where that's the exact twist. Of course I didn't. That's very unlikely. Oh my god, was it really Daichi? Dude, that's fucked up. Dude, it can't have been. My mind is like... My mind is not working right now. It's just not making sense to me. For some reason. So just leaves one person. That's Daichi. I mean, I guess I'm happy it's not Ayaka. But I did like Daichi a lot. I mean, I like all these characters right now. I don't want any of them to die. Ayaka's like my personal favorite, but... Still, like, I really do like Daichi. I liked his relationship with Haruo a lot. I thought it was going somewhere, man. I didn't think it ended here. Well, that is pretty damning. I'm trying to think how they could, like, subvert this and prove it's not Daichi. Because it's too early, right? This has to be a red herring. Hey, stop it. I didn't do it, I'm telling you. Haru, tell him. Anyone. They're all stupid. Daichi, calm down. It's useless now. I have to break through his words. What? Is it really him? This just feels way too quick. Like, fuck, man. I guess he was planning to escape with Haruo. He is one of the people who has like a person he would wanna leave with too. Which is one of the reasons I ruled out some of the people I ruled out. Because they didn't have obvious people they'd want to escape with, you know. But he has one of those. I'm not the killer. You're stupid. You don't have any proof that I did it. Pascal's room was located in Sector C. Pascal most likely locked the door. culprit alive through the secret passage. In the passage, they left a shoe mark. What about the blood stain on the ceiling? There's gotta be way more. There's more stuff, right? Why would they throw it in the trash, the tissue? Why not throw it in their trash? Like, just take it with them. Why throw it in Pascal's trash? Are you that stupid? You're not that stupid, right? It has to be like a plant or something. It has to be like a trick. I'm just wondering how they would turn this around. The weapon they grabbed was a statue. We found the tissue from your room in Pascal's bin, and there was your shoe mark in the secret passage. I just went there for a walk. It means nothing. So he doesn't admit he used the secret passage. I didn't even kill Pascal. He was cool. Okay. I was thinking maybe they like stole his shoes too while he was sleeping or something, but I mean he just flat admitted he went there. Fuck. So he was just acting surprised when we came out. Oh my god, is it really Daichi? This case feels so quick. Am I crazy? There's gotta be some sort of twist, man. One force. Attack while in front of the computer. Like, what was the computer warning all about, too? Like, there's still so many evidences. The killer attacked Pascal from behind. The killer wiped the blood on their tissue. The killer failed to wipe fingerprints. The fingerprint analysis confirmed that you used the murder weapon. You wanted to get food and water again, and that's why you had to do something. Even that was quick. Jesus. But I didn't. Daichi, we're not mad at you. We know what the circumstances were, but we have to solve this murder. It's a matter of our survival. Well done, Megumi. Now you know what you have to do, right? Yes. I'll summarize this entire case from start to finish. Let's do it. What the fuck? I just can't comprehend this right now. Am I stupid? What? I don't know what's happening. I just... like, I can comprehend it, but also, like, I can't at the same time. I just feel bamboozled. I feel so... This is fucked up. And it all just came so quickly, too. Like I don't think I had time to process it. This whole case started with the culprit going into the secret passage that they found earlier. They entered from sector... Oh, God. I was in sector A, right? So B? They went through the passage, but they unknowingly left a shoe mark in the dust. At that time, Pascal was sitting in front of his computer. He was also distracted by an error message. Spam mail. I love the idea that even in here, telemarketers and spammers can still find you somehow. Yeah, what's the error message about, though? The killer entered his room through the passage behind him. They took the statue from the cover. Wow. It looks so tiny in their hands. Sorry, that's just a funny drawing. It struck Pascal from behind. Pascal died instantly and fell down to the floor. The killer then took a tissue. The killer then took a tissue that they took from their room, which was green. It was pink. I'm sorry. I keep getting my colors mixed up. They used it to wipe the blood from the statue, but they didn't wipe their own fingerprints as well. The biggest mistake was that instead of taking the tissue, they threw it in the bin. Yeah, why the fuck would they do that? Before leaving, they also unlocked the door to cast suspicion on Alucard and Eri. Like, they were smart enough to do that, but not smart enough to take the tissue? It just seems like such an obvious plant. And the person who did all that, like, I know Daichi's a little flighty and dumb, but was you, Daichi Nakata. Also, her little hoagie looked way bigger in that image than usual. And that's the case. This is how it happened. Good job, Megumi. Daichi, I can't believe it. But I... Yeah, he can't be it. You think he'd admit to it by now, like all the others, right? Everyone? Well, that's over with then. I mean, I know why he did it, but still. A murder remains a murder. You're the last person that should say that, though. Oh, Aiga's gonna speak up. Oh my god, I knew it. She's gonna bring the thunder. She's gonna bring the thunder and fucking save us all. Yes. God. Was I right then? Is she not the killer? Is that where her development was leading? Fuck yeah. I was thinking it's either gonna end with her doing something like this, or they're gonna be really tragic with it and have her be the killer. So I'm glad they're doing this instead. I guess she could still be the killer. Double whammy, but... Hey, can I? Okay then, y'all. I'm glad you reached your answer, which means it's time to... Hold it! Everyone stop for a second! Another Ace Attorney reference. What? Aiga? What's wrong? Please, just listen to me. I'm done being weak and silent. I must speak up. We're listening, Ayaka. This entire case feels wrong. It's as if we're being led by someone. Something's off. Off? I thought we solved this case, but apparently Ayaka believed this wasn't true. Is there more to it? Are we really being tricked by someone? We must know everything before we reach the verdict. Dude, I'm telling you. That was such an obvious plant. Yeah, see, now we reach the halfway point. Aiga, my girl! Oh, I love her so much. I love her even more now. Alright then, we will discuss it some more. But the voting! No, we're not done yet. Boo! Oh well, do whatever you want. Aiga, you had something to say, right? Please tell us what you think is wrong. Okay, so, it just sounds so easy. As if we're following someone's plan. Yeah, I mean... fucking, that took us like 30 minutes. I told you, it's not me. What do you mean? We found the clues and they pointed at Daichi. Yes, but I feel like there are too many of them. Too many clues? What does that even mean? What I mean is, we've got both the tissue and the fingerprints. And what's wrong with that? If we got only one of them, it'd be pretty damning, but both, it just feels weird. I'm not sure I follow. You see, we've come to a conclusion that Daichi brought the tissue to wipe the blood off. So you wiped the blood, but not the fingerprints? I see, you may have a point. Well, I don't get it. He just didn't think of wiping the fingerprints as well. Even though we were explicitly told about the fingerprint analysis by Monokuma, he must have known that we'd analyzed the murder weapon. Yes, but... or at least think about it. Yes, but not only did he fail to remove that evidence, he also left us a new one when he left the tissue in Pascal's room. That is pretty illogical. How do you thought that maybe Daichi is just a dumb idiot? I'm telling you though, he left the door unlocked, like... Hey! I don't think that's all there is to it. I don't know, something else doesn't feel right. Megumi, can we discuss it some more? Okay. I'm with you, girl. There must be something more to this case. Maybe the real culprit is still hidden in the shadows. Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So cool! But every piece of evidence fits Daichi perfectly. Does it? There's no way that the fingerprint analysis is wrong. Daichi is just pretending that he doesn't know anything. Megumi, you already summarized the case, didn't you? Yeah, but... I'm guessing this one? Use tissues, scratch marks, that's Alucard. Blood mark in the passage, there it is. Yeah, I knew that had to come up eventually. No, that's not completely true. What do you mean? It's true that most of the evidence fits Daichi, but not all of it. We know that Daichi left the shoe mark in the secret passage. But what about the blood mark on the ceiling? What about it? I don't think that Daichi could have left it. I'm glad you know exactly what I'm talking about. Why not? Even though none of you went into the passageway. Something just doesn't fit. Excuse me. Oh god, one of these. What doesn't fit the theory that Daichi left the mark on the ceiling? Oh god. Let's just try letters and see what works. Because I don't know what word we're trying to spell here. Excuse me. Try an H. Oh my god. Why do you gotta move so erratically? Okay. One H. So probably a vowel next, like I or E. Probably his blank. Okay, it's not I. H-E then? Head something? Is there an A here? I don't see an A, so he something? God, I don't know, man. Okay, not G. Oh my god, T, just stay still. Stay still for me, baby. Okay, not T. It's so disappointing fucking going through that wild goose chase just to be met with a nope. H-E-I. What the fuck is this spelling? Height? Height. It's height. Okay. Oh, is Daichi too big for the secret passageway? I don't remember any of the characters' heights, so. Come here. You're the last one I need. Just don't make this any harder than it needs to be. Got it. Thank you. Yes, that's it. His height? Were you in there with me? How many of you... Did you all see the Leno Ramblings too? Oh, thank God I'm not crazy. Yeah, Daichi is just too short. Oh, the exact opposite of what I was thinking. Hey, remember when we investigated the part of the passage? Yeah, it had a very low ceiling. Yeah, it was almost the exact height of my head of the top of my head, which means I could barely fit there without bending. I see. I was gonna say, Daichi doesn't seem that tall. Which means if someone hit their head on it, it would have to be someone taller than me. There are several people taller than me here. Alucard, Haru, Ryu, and Pascal while he was still alive. Right, but not Daichi, who is super short. I'm not super short, I'm just regular short. Shut up, Daichi. They're trying to help you. So what you're saying is that Daichi could not have left that blood mark on the ceiling. Then, okay, well, it's not Daichi. I don't think it's Aiga. It doesn't make sense for it to be Aiga after her big character moment like that. Unless she really did this to help us in some capacity. And maybe he's doing like a sort of Kaede thing in chapter 1 where she's like, instead of just confessing to the crime, she wants to like have us solve it for some reason. Which does mean that they're not doing like a Mekon thing with her at the very least. I always thought they were gonna do a Mekon thing with her, where she ends up being like, or turning out to be crazy or something like that. But that would mean she did to help us, right? If that's the case. But the head, they mentioned Ryu explicably, and that was one of my top candidates. Like second to Ayaka. Is it Ryu? It can't be Ryu now, right? Oh god, okay. Well, I have no idea genuinely right now. So I'm very excited to see. Yes. And that someone else must have left it, and that this person might be the true killer. Indeed. But most evidence still points to Daichi. What's more likely, that all that evidence is wrong, or that this one piece you just found is misleading you? I understand your point, but I don't think you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I guess it is possible someone else went there, bumped their head, and then just didn't say anything about the passage. I'm not saying Daichi had absolutely nothing to do with this case, but that doesn't mean he's the killer. Oh, shit! So you're saying he's the collaborator? Hey, I'm not the collaborator. Maybe he participated in the plan but didn't kill Pascal. But then, who did? Well, most likely it'd be you. But I haven't found that out yet. You'd be the one he would want to get out with. You'd be the two getting out together. Great, so we got nothing. There must be something more. I hate to say this, but maybe voting for Daichi is our best bet after all. We don't have any other suspects right now. There's still Alucard. Daichi, shut up. You're not really a suspect, but you're still... Ugh. I don't see Daichi participating in something like that either. I want to believe like someone just like tricked him somehow. I thought we discussed that part long ago. I need to find something to move this forward. Yeah, this is a very confusing case. Giving me so many conflicting feelings and emotions. This is definitely a roller coaster. Is there really nothing else? That's how you know it's the true Danganronpa. This is the true Danganronpa experience. Maybe we should look at the crime scene again. If there's some new evidence, it should be there. I mean, I think the security breach, right? Well, that's at the crime scene to point to the killer. That's like the one piece of evidence we haven't talked about. What does it mean? The computer screen. What was on it? There was a message that said error, security breach. Does that mean anything to us? I can't be sure, but look at the facts so far. Pascal was attacked from behind, right? Yeah, he was hit in the head while sitting at the computer. And what time was it when he was attacked? The Monokuma file said 2 a.m. Exactly, so we know that Pascal was sitting in front of the computer late at night when all of us should have been asleep. Why is that? I told you, man. The lubricant will tell us everything. Maybe he was playing video games. No, there were no games at any of the computers in that secret area. There was no internet either. We only used it for local calls. And remember, we were all extremely tired because of thirst and hunger. It was very unlikely that someone would try and sleep without a very good reason. So what was that reason? Oh my god, did he commit suicide, essentially? But why would Daichi be a collaborator in that? I'm so confused. You know what? I'm just gonna keep reading. It'll make sense. The error message itself? Is that what you're trying to say, Megumi? Oh, like someone sent that error message through somehow? And that got him to like get up and be like, what the fuck is this? Yes. That message suddenly appeared on the screen in the middle of the night. And that was enough to wake Pascal up? It might have been accompanied by an error sound. Very likely, so Pascal woke up and checked the computer trying to find out what caused that error. The computer was his only way of contacting the other oh wait, that's wrong voice, sorry. The computer was his only way of contacting the other sectors, so he really didn't want it to break down. Okay, but what about that error message? All computers love showing them all the time. Even the ones in the computer room gave me several of them while I was working there. No, this wasn't just any error message. It was a message about a security breach. What does it change? It means that it was caused from the outside. Exactly. Someone else used another device to make this message appear on screen in Pascal's room. How? Well, I guess the hacker could have done that. Is it? Oh my god, is it really Haruo? And Daichi is essentially kind of a murderer now, so we gotta live with him too now if Haru dies. Holy shit. It must have been... I was not expecting that at all. But it makes sense. It makes sense. I wrote off Haruo way too early. I didn't even think about that possibility. Haruo, it was you. What, me? What, him? Yes, you are the ultimate hacker after all. So what of it? You could have easily hacked Pascal's computer using the local network. He even had a computer connected to it, ready in his room. Exactly, so you had the opportunity to do that. What about the other people in Sector A? What about the other people in Sector A? I have no idea how to do something like that. Me neither. You might be lying, though. Yeah, I'm sure Aiga has essential hacking skills. Ryu, possibly. Being a detective? But apart from that, our computer is in the hall. You would risk getting seen by others. So I still think it was you, Haruo. And why would I do that? To get Pascal's attention, to lead him to the computer. So, Han. Wait, did Haru actually kill him, or was it Daichi? Did Haru maybe wear gloves while holding a murder weapon? I think they were both definitely together when Pascal was killed, but one of them actually landed the killing blow. But, wonder if that's something we're gonna figure out. Have to figure out. I was thinking maybe they were trying to say Haru landed the killing blow, but now that I'm thinking about it a bit more, I'm not sure. So that would be able to attack him, so that you'll be able to attack him from the back. Because wouldn't it make more sense for the one person to be doing the hacking and the other person to kill him? But baseless conjecture. Haru really does seem suspicious, huh? But the problem is, even if he took part in the plan, We don't know if it was him or Daichi who killed Pascal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Another mystery with 2 possible killers. I'm sure we can manage to solve it. I can't believe it's either of them, though. I ruled both of them off so quickly. Oh, no. I think that Daichi might be the killer. Why? Hey, I told you I didn't do it! We might never know which one of them did it. It was Saru who hacked Pascal's computer, right? I have never even touched the murder weapon. I thought you were about to say you never touched a computer. Maybe the murder weapon was something else then. The glove. I forgot about the glove. I knew it. I knew glove was involved in some capacity. I locked in there. Haru, I think you're not telling the truth. I seriously can't believe either of them did it. Like, oh, that fucked me up. Cause, like, you know, I'll say what I'm gonna say after the trial. But what? You say you didn't touch the statue, but I think you did. But the fingerprint analysis said it was just Daichi, right? Yes, but you could easily go around it simply by using this. And then they used Daichi as sort of confuse everyone. Because Daichi didn't technically do the killing. Even if he was a collaborator, he's not the Blacken, so... A glove? Yes, a simple glove would be enough to touch the weapon without leaving any marks on it. And we found it in the trash in Sector B. So anyone could have left it there. Anyone, not really. After all, it was a left glove. Oh my god, he's left-handed. They said that earlier. Oh, I didn't even piece that together. Yes, and there's only one left-handed person here. And that is Haruo. Oh, you fucking idiot. That's what you get for being a lefty. That's the leftist scumbags, those people on those angry men on those podcasts are always yelling about, right? You told us yourself your left-hand controller when we were playing Tekken, remember? I totally forgot about that. If there was a pair of gloves, it could be anyone. But just the left one, that makes it pretty clear. Alright, I see your point. But that still doesn't solve everything. If you think that Haru did it, why did we find so much evidence pointing to Daichi? Because they intentionally made that way. They were gonna leave together, dum-dum. Come on, keep up! Keep up! I know your hair is tied around your head and Mickey Mouse ears really tightly, but... Especially since Haru was actually smart and he wouldn't let Daichi leave it if they cooperated. Is that really true, though? What do you mean? Megumi, do you have the answer? So I gotta drive real quick. Go! Whee! How many people did Monokuma promise to release? 2! Keep going and going and going and going. Who was the left evidence supposed to lead to? What? Oh, the evidence that's left behind, okay. I was about to say, why does the evidence is political? Political thoughts matter. Megumi, I can't help but notice you don't use a turn signal. Who would survive if we vote for Daichi? The culprit. Well, both of them, actually. Well, the culprit, and then he would have used his rule to help Daichi survive, yeah. Yeah. Got it. Now I understand everything. You do? I am a goddess. Yes, I understand literally everything about the universe. Yes, I know why there were so many pieces of evidence pointing to Daichi. It was because that was part of the killer's plan. It was by design. Yes, the killer fully took advantage of the new rule introduced by Monokuma. We knew that 2 people would be able to leave if the killer won. Yeah, that's why we suspected that there could be a collaborator. Exactly, but here the collaborator's role wasn't just to help with the kill. It was to take the blame as the scapegoat. Hey, can I butt in for a second? Sure, go on. I actually did it. What? I am the killer. Yeah, sure you are, buddy. What the hell? Yeah, sorry for not telling you earlier. But why are you saying this now? I guess I had to change of heart. I couldn't live with what I did anymore. Yeah, sure. We believe that? No! No, we can't! Of course not. It's the most stupid lie ever. You're stupid. Anyway, just vote for me and end it. I don't think that would be wise. I believe we should just ignore him for now. This only proves what I said. Daichi was to be the scapegoat. So why wouldn't he confess that he's the killer from the beginning? Because that would look too suspicious. Most people won't admit to murder to admit execution. We would distrust him and look for the real killer. So instead, the plan was to fabricate evidence against Daichi that we'd find. And then we would discover it and think we solved the case. But Ayaka's just a super genius. My girl! Impressive plan. And very devious. Daichi confessed only now because the plan has fallen apart and he wanted to save it. But not being very smart, he did it in the most clumsy way possible. That's kind of sad. Poor Daichi. The sad thing is he's gonna... I'm assuming he's gonna live. Like, only the Blacken's gonna get executed. He gets to live either way, right? I would assume. Unless maybe there was a second twist where, like... the Monokuma was just something like, no, the collaborator has to die too. That's because Daichi was just a tool. The true architect of this plan was Haruo. He was the one who came up with the plan and the one who killed Pascal. So now we're all gonna have to live with this person who participated in a murder, and and at the same time, Daichi's gonna have to put up with our pity. The fact that we didn't find his fingerprints only proves it further. He knew that we would check the prints, and that's why he made sure that we'd find Daichi's and not his. That's some interesting reasoning. I seriously can't believe it. However, it's all false. Did not expect that at all. You don't have any evidence that I did it. You only have evidence for Daichi. It'd be foolish to vote for me now. No, Haru, listen. I will not be listening to any of this. This is a waste of time. End this charade and get back to the facts. I see. So that's how we're doing it. I need to defeat his resistance to the truth. Another duel? Duel! You don't have any evidence that I did it. You're just basing it on your blah 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 guesses. Plan for information at night. The plan was to cast suspicion on Daichi. The killer got Pascal's attention by hacking his computer, cursing his computer. The killer hit themselves on the ceiling. Kill threw away the glove and B. We have enough clues pointing at you. The glove and blood mark prove it. Almost all the evidence points at Daichi. He's the killer. Leave me alone. In the passage, the killer and Daichi took the same path? The killer grabbed the statue with their left hand. The killer told Daichi to leave a shoe mark. The one who left fingerprints on the weapon was Daichi. Pascal struck in the head by the killer. Fuck! Damn it! Different pass. Left hand. Shoe mark. Daichi. The killer. I know you long enough to know you won't throw Daichi under the bus. Unless it was the part of the plan that you both came up with. Another very quick duel. I'm at full health again. Hell yeah. Huh? What? It is as I said. You fucking love him. You and Daichi are too close. You won't throw him under the bus. You guys are gay as fuck. You won't try and pass the blame on him if you didn't agree on that before. You think you know me that well? I know you well enough for that. Huh? Oh, damn. Do you have anything else to say? Not really. I see. Well, then make me, I say it's time to wrap this up. Yes, let's summarize the case, this time for real. This is it! And then a little asterisk for real this time. That devious Daichi's killing me. The case started with the killer and Daichi formulating a plan. The killer then used his computer to hack Pascal's. Pascal saw the error message and went to the computer. Then the killer and Daichi opened the secret passage in Sector B. At the crossroads, they took different paths. The killer told Daichi to leave a shoe mark in the dust. At the same time, they went through the other part of the passage. But it turned out that the ceiling was too low. They hit their head on the ceiling, leaving a blood mark. The two partners exit the passage in Pascal's room. The killers took the statue with their left hand or in a glove. Then they attacked Pascal in the head. Pascal died instantly and fell down on the floor. How did he know there was a fucking object there, though? Like, did they not bring items of their own to kill Pascal with, or... I don't know. Maybe there's one of those in other rooms, too. So he just guessed to be there. Pascal died instantly and fell down on the floor. Daichi gave the killer a tissue that they took from the killer's room. Nope, fuck, I lied. His room. The killer wiped most of the blood off the statue. They threw away the tissue in the trash in Pascal's room. Then they gave the statue to Daichi so that he'd leave his fingerprints. And finally they unlocked the door to Pascal's room. And the person who did that was... you, Haru Miyamoto. And that's the entire case. This is how it happened. Good job, Megumi. We failed. I'm sorry, Haru. It's my fault. Don't be. The plan just wasn't good enough. Do you two want to comment on what Megumi said? What's the point? Everything is finished. So you meant that you did it. Who knows? Maybe that was my plan all along. What? Don't listen to him. He's playing mind games with you. Always the perceptive one. I'm not planning to die yet. Anyway, it seems we reached the truth of this case. Okay, now that you're done with this really long interruption, may I continue with voting time? Go on. Finally! Please vote using the panels on your desk and choose who you think is the killer. Shout to Aika. Oh, dude, I'm so happy he's not the killer. I'm very sad Haru is, though. Make sure you vote for someone, otherwise you will be punished as well. Okay, let's do it. Let's see the verdict. Will it be right or will it go horribly wrong? I can't wait. Poor Daichi, though. He's now in a very awkward spot. Haru looks so done with life. Good thing it's about to end for you. Oh my god. Okay, so it's confirmed 100%, no trickery or anything. Haru is the killer. Thought there could be a chance it turns around. So remember when I said that I was spoiled to some of the survivors? Haru was one of those people. So obviously, I thought he was one of those people. So obviously I was fed either some bad info or I misinterpreted some other info that I read. I won't say exactly what, but because I don't know if it counts as a spoiler for something else or not. But yeah, I obviously misinterpreted that. That's part of the reason I ruled out Haruo super early, though. Was because I thought he was actually gonna make it to the end of the game. Damn, this is really sad. I thought Daichi and him were gonna have a cute little gay love story, and their love would blossom into a beautiful thing. But nope, that is not happening. For the record, since my source was apparently wrong as fuck, my reasoning anyway was wrong as fuck. I thought Haruo and Daichi were the two survivors I thought I was spoiled about, right? I thought I was spoiled to the fact that both of them would be surviving to the end of the game. But obviously that was wrong. And also that I guess that means that leaves a chance for Daichi to also be killed at some point. But damn, okay, that's why this was so unexpected to me and why my mind was breaking so much. Because I really did thought he was making it to the end. Because that supposed spoiler. But hey, that just means I haven't been spoiled on anything yet, technically. Cool. Cool. I am here and clean when it comes to cheating. I don't know if cheating's the right word, but you know what I mean. Oh, that is absolutely correct. The culprit who killed Pascal Yukawa was none other than evil hacker Haru Miyamoto. Congratulations! Daichi got it wrong since he voted for himself, but everyone else voted correctly. And it's majority rules. Damn it, we lost. It's game over for us. No, just for me. But, leave it. So now that everything else is clear, mind elaborating on what happened? Why not? It won't change a thing. Yesterday I found that passage behind the cupboard. I thought it could come in handy, so I didn't tell anyone about it. I reached my decision later that day when I saw what happened to Fu. I saw that she didn't have much time left and that we'd all be next. And that's when he came to me. Yeah, we talked about it together and decided that we had to act. Unfortunately, committing murder in such a limited environment and getting away with it is almost impossible. It was just as committing suicide, but regardless of the circumstances, none of us wanted to die. So we tried to do our best to come up with a plan that gave us at least some chance of survival. By creating a scapegoat and tricking us. It was a pretty clever plan. But not clever enough. We knew that with Megumi Ryo here, we'd have a ton of luck to pull this off. And it turns out we didn't have that luck. Damn. Sorry, you know that I had to do it so we could survive. I apologize. You wanted to survive and so did we. We clashed at the trial and you were the victor. That's just how it is. But why kill Pascal? What did he do to you? Nothing, but we had to choose someone. And we didn't have the heart to kill Fu when she was in such bad condition. And it would have made you probably a bit too obvious. I mean, to be fair, the passageway leading to Pascal's room was just very unfortunate luck for him. TBH. Probably the easiest kill you could have done. While creating as less suspicion towards you as possible. And apart from that, our only option was Pascal in the secret passage, since everyone was in the room. I see. How I must collect some misconceptions that you have about this case, especially about Pascal. You really want to tell them that? Yes, I think this would be fair to Pascal. Huh? Did I make a mistake somewhere? Yes, partially. You kept saying that Pascal must have locked the door and we unlocked it. But that's false. We never even touched that door. What? Then why was it open? I'm sure Pascal was supposed to lock it. But he didn't. On purpose. And I know why. This is because something else happened when we were there that night. In your version of events, we silently entered his room and attacked him from behind. He died without ever realizing what was happening. That's what we deduced, yeah? But in fact, Pascal discovered us. What? When we came out the passage, the cupboard moved too loudly. Pascal heard us and turned around. I thought that we got busted. That we'd either have to abandon the plan or fight him. As if you stood a chance against Pascal. That is true, but that didn't happen. Instead, Pascal stood up and locked to us without a word. He looked into my eyes and I looked into his. For a while, we just stood there, looking at each other in silence. They were scary. They were scary. And then, still without saying a word, Pascal nodded, turned away, and sat back down. All I had to do was grab the statue and hit him. I made sure he wouldn't suffer. Damn. So it's almost like Ryoma's situation in V3. I don't understand. So Pascal agreed to being killed? See, I knew there was going to be a sacrifice place somewhere in here. Yes, that's why he left the door unlocked. He knew Alucard would try and kill him. But since we got there first, he left the job to me. Pascal? He decided to sacrifice himself so that we could survive? Pascal, you didn't have to do that. Damn, I guess in a weird way we got two killers on the squad now. One wannabe and one actual killer. Well, not really killer, like participant, I guess. I'd still say he's a killer. That's still a crime, right? Like, not killing someone directly, but helping someone. What's the term for that? I can't think of it right now. Abetting? I don't know. I guess he couldn't just say, please come and kill me, so that was what he thought he should do. This case is even sadder than I thought. I was wondering one more thing. Why kill Pascal yourself and not leave it to Daichi? What? I think that you'd be more convincing than Daichi as a fake culprit. Maybe so. But Daichi is clumsy. He could have screwed it up. If I wanted to have it done, I had to do it myself. I see. What's wrong? I think Haru may still not be telling us the whole truth here. See? I have a theory. I'll tell you and you can say whether I'm right. Okay. Not really in any position to say no. Haru had to be the one who did it. See, if we failed to identify the real killer and his plan worked, who would have survived? Well, Haru and Daichi, of course. Right. And if we succeed and caught the killer, who would have lived? Everyone except Haru and Pascal. That's correct. So with that plan, who's the only one person who survives no matter the outcome? That's Daichi. Exactly, by making a plan this way, he guaranteed Daichi's survival. And that's why he did it. Am I right, Haruo? Oh, why would you do that? It's not important, who cares? I thought so. Hey, Haruo. What? You really did it for me? What does it matter? Aw. God fucking damn it. Daichi threw himself at Haruo, hugging him. I knew there was gonna be a fucking gut punch. Fuck this game. Haru, you're too good for me. Please don't go. Hey, not like I have a choice, but you're grabbing me too hard. Doesn't matter, I'm not letting you go. Daichi, we knew what we were getting into. We talked about it. The risk was calculated. But I suck at math, you know that. You dummy. Still dumbass even after all this time. That's how I am, and you know that. I know. I won't have you any other way. Fuck. Hey, Daichi, there's one more thing before I go. If you tell him you love him, I will bawl my eyes out right now. Don't you fucking dare. Take this. Your pen drive? Yes, I finally got to the encrypted files that we found. Maybe they will help you finally escape this place. I'm entrusting this to you, okay? Okay. Okay, thank God. I mean, I know deep down they do love each other, but now I think this is the end. Good luck, everyone. Please defeat this game for all of us. We will. Okay, then enough of that. It's my time to shine. No, the time is up. Hope you said your goodbyes, because it's too late now. I have prepared a very special punishment for the ultimate hacker, Haruo Miyamoto. It's punishment time! Yeah? Oh, there you go. It just took a while to load. Haruo has been found guilty. Punishment time. Oh, God. Was not expecting this at all. Rage quit. Oh no. We saw Haru lying on a giant keyboard. His arms and legs were tied, so he couldn't move at all. And then a giant Monokuma started playing a game using the keyboard. He was quickly pushing the buttons around Haruo. The game was too hard, he eventually lost. I see where this is going. Oh no. He looked at the computer with a furious frown on his face. He grabbed the keyboard Haru was tied to, then he took it all the way up in the air. Started repeatedly smashing it on the table. Blood and broken keys started flying all over the place. Eventually he took the keyboard and smashed it into the mirror. Broken shards of glass flew in every direction. In the end, we only saw Haru's bloody leg sticking out of the monitor. Everything around it was covered in blood. Just like that, it was over. The same thing happened again. No, why? Damn, this is so wrong. So how was it? I really got creative with this one. Last one was better. Who cares? It's still senseless murder. Oh, it may be murder, but it's definitely not senseless. It's an essential part of our game. Without the punishment, there would be no thrill in the crime. We don't want to play that game. But you keep doing it, and you're getting better with each new kill. It's not like you gave us any choice this time. Yeah, we had to do it to survive. Well, your friend didn't survive, though. Ooh, poo-poo. Just stop. That's my boyfriend. Oh, is that despair? I feel awesome. Keep going. That fuels me more than anything else. Yeah, you didn't know, but I don't run on batteries. I run on despair. Stop with that nonsense. Sure, I already did my part. I'll see you again soon. Oh, and you can take the exit to return to the rest of the mansion if you want. Enjoy your unhappy hours. Bye. He makes every bad session even worse. I'm still not over the fact you lied to me, bruh. He's trying to make us fall into despair. We can't let that happen. You sure? It's not that easy, you know. I think I need to go lay down forever. See ya. Daichi. I understand how he feels. It's no wonder he's feeling down now. Glad we're all just moving on from the fact he helped plan a murder. I'd be a little worried personally, but I you know what, I do understand. I do understand Daichi. Let's just let him rest. I mean, we really will push to the limit there, won't we? I say that like I'm there myself. If I was there, I'd already be dead. I'd be a chapter 1 death. Like, fuck. Yeah, that'd be for the best. Unbelievable. Why? No, not that. Everything about this case was unbelievable. What do you mean? Dude, I feel that. My mind was... I don't know if it's just because of this headache, but I wasn't lost per se. I was understanding the words everyone was saying and the implications they had on the case, but also I was like, what? The actions of the people involved, Pascal, Haru, Eri, all of them acted in a way that didn't make sense logically. Do you know why? No, why? Because of their feelings. That's what I told you about. Feelings? What the fuck are those? Yes, it's as I said. I told you that you regret underestimating people's feelings, and here you are now. You almost died because of that. Well, we were all close to death, to be honest. Oh yeah, and let's not even forget Alucard. He wasn't just talking about planning a kill like he was before. He was actually about to kill someone. Huh? This makes no sense, but I understand. It's this game's fault. The game's? Yes, it's making those emotions run out of control. And this makes everyone act so weird. Yeah. Thanks for getting on board with the program, buddy. That's why I changed my mind. In what way? I don't want to play anymore. Whoa, that's new. I'm serious. I'm done with this game. It's illogical and unpredictable. It makes no sense. You can't survive it with just rational thinking. That's why I'm refusing to play. So what do you plan to do? I will help you defeat the mastermind. Hell yeah! I won't say that we're friends, but I can at least be your ally. That's great. We'll be happy to have you. Awesome, I knew you'd see the light. Please don't make me reconsider. Feelings, huh? This is so absurd. Seems like we survived another day. Yes, but at what cost? We had to lose Pascal and Haru just to get food and water again. Is that worth it? Without it, we'd all have died. Not gonna lie, I thought for a second whether that would really be worse. At least that nightmare would finally end. I understand, but you have to fight thoughts like that. We have to stay strong and beat the mastermind. I know, okay? It's just, I'm tired. It's so hard. Like I said earlier, I meant it. I'm really glad I met you here. Ryu. I'm also glad. Do I feel something about it? Or is it just the shock after what happened? We'll make it out together, I promise. I know. If I didn't have enough problems already, now I have my feelings to consider as well. Ryu is nice, but I'm so confused. I don't really have the time and comfort to sort these feelings out. Yeah, probably wait. You know, process the dead body that, just got executed first. For now, I have to focus on surviving. And to do that, we need to defeat the mastermind. We lost 2 more friends. I will never forget them. There are not many of us anymore. The odds of someone being the mastermind are higher. Anyone can be a suspect now. But now, more than ever, we need to cooperate. How to solve that contradiction? Doing it may be the difference between life and death. So will we live? Or die? They said the title! Except the LIV aren't capitalized, so... Or at least 54E, or die. There you go, I fixed it for you. Hope more of this. Full success! That was an amazing motive! It was, because I came up with it. Sure, okay, what's next? They're getting closer. Soon they may discover who I am. So what do you plan to do? Oh. If it continues, I'll have to take initiative soon. And enter this game for real. Oh, so he's not in there. Oh no. Or them. Or her. Whoever. Oh, if it's Shuichi. We know Shuichi's here somewhere. It can't be Shuichi, right? What if it's... I feel like it's another V3 character, though, you know? I don't know. Shuichi would be fucked up, though. Security layer 1 of 4 disabled? Continue? Oh. I would assume yes. What if I click no? Oh, damn it, I need to know what happens if I click no now. Would something actually change? God fucking damn it. Um, Fuck, do I pause this video and replay through some of this just to see Chapter 5 in fiction? Oh no. Just like V3. Do you know what the saying about living with a goat? What? What a weird way to start a chapter. Oh fuck, I kinda wanna see what happens if I click no. Hold on, can I like well, I can't exit right now. Fuck. Okay, you know what? That'll be the start of the next episode. Yeah, we'll see if anything happens when I click no. Um and then we'll start chapter 5. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. That was crazy unexpected. Uh God, I don't know how I thought I got spoiled, but I guess I did not. I definitely did not. So, that's an exciting revelation. Fuck though. God, I was not expecting that at all. That was an emotional gut punch. I'm glad Ayaka's alive though. We'll see how much longer that keeps up. Thank you all for watching though. I love you all. Hope you guys have a lovely day. And we'll get into the end. Oh my god, there's probably only like 3 or 4 episodes left of this series now. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking 3 because usually chapter 6 is just a deadly life segment. But depending on how long it is, I might split it up. Fuck yeah, I might finish recording this game within the next week though. Of course, for you guys, it'll be all, it'll be a daily series. But anyway, we'll find out what this goat Megami is talking about means when I see you all next time. Bye bye.